One of the many applications of the integral is finding the area under the curve. Now this time we're going to do a different approach on solving or finding the area under the curve of a given function. We're going to use Riemann sums as a method of computing for the area under the curve, which basically giving us or measuring the estimated area using the geometric figures. So for today we're going to see rectangles and trapezoids to approximate the area of a given curve. There are methods here that we are going to use today to approximate the value of area under the curve without using definite integral. So the first method is the right to left method, and if you will notice, we'll have some overestimation that's happening in our Riemann sums method, because using right to left method will give you an overestimated area because of the excess value that it's showing in our rectangles. So this is one of the methods that we will use today, the right to left method, starting from right, moving to the left. And the second method that we are using will be the left to right method, which is giving us an underestimated area under the curve using our rectangles. So now you're going to start at the leftmost side of your rectangle, moving to the right. So that's why it's called the left to right method. And the underestimated area here will be the area that's not covered by your rectangles. Now the most accurate estimate that you will be able to use for among the three methods that we're using is the midpoint formula, because here now we're starting at the middle of your rectangle and then we're finding the area on each of this rectangle to approximate the area under the curve. And I'm going to show you some examples on how to use each method in one function. Now for my first example, I have to find the area of the region bounded by f of x is equal to x squared plus 1, given the interval at 0 and 4 using L4. Now L4 is our code for left to right method using 4 rectangles. So what we need to do is from the interval 0 to 4, we're going to divide it with 4 rectangles to be able to find the area under the curve. So this is my illustration of my Riemann sums method using left to right method. So I have here 4 rectangles because we are required to do 4 rectangles according to the problem, and we're going to use it to approximate the area under the curve. So let's start the process by first, since it's left to right method, you're going to start at the leftmost side of your area, which is at 0. So to find the height or the length of your first rectangle, all you have to do is to plug in the value of 0, which is the value of x in your axis right here, to your function to find the height of your rectangle. So in this case, the height or the length is equal to f of 0 equal to 0 squared plus 1. So this is equal to 1 unit. That's why my length for my first rectangle is equal to 1. Now all I need to do is to find the width of my first rectangle, which obviously equal to 1 because it's just 1 unit right here. So we have 1 here, and multiplying the length and the width will give us the area of the rectangle, which gives us 1. Now all we need to do is to repeat the steps by finding the height of each of our rectangle, and to find the height or the length of your rectangle, all you need to do is to plug in that value of x to your function, so you'll find the y value. So for the second rectangle, the height or the length of your rectangle will be at f of 1. So f of 1 is equal to 2. So this is equal to 2 right here. And your width will still be the same, which is 1. That's why I have 2 times 1, which gives me 2. So for the third rectangle, my length will be equal to f of 2, which is 5. So I have 5 times 1 equal to 5. And for my fourth rectangle, which starts at f of 3 right here, giving me 10 as the height of my fourth rectangle. So I have 10 times 1, which gives me 10. Now to find the area under the curve, just add the 4 areas of your rectangles and you'll have the approximated area of your curve using Riemann sums method. So we have 18 units squared, which is underestimating on our area under the curve. And this is the left to right method for function x squared plus 1 on the interval 0 to 4. Now, what if we're using a different method on estimating our area under the curve? So instead of left to right, let's use right to left method. And here's my illustration on this method. So we are still using the same